Hello everyone, I'm Matthew and I'm with Group Bravo, who we did Book Bluffer's Spectacles. And the aim of this project was to make a system where we could have some glasses that somebody wears, and someone, say you're at a dinner table and someone passes you a book and you look at the book and you don't know anything about the book at all, and the barcode reader can scan the barcode on the book and it can find some information about the book. And so we have the idea that your glasses have an LCD screen in them, or something like that, and it gives you an intelligent quote, a joke to tell, or something amusing along those lines. So we want to have some kind of web service that can look it up, and then a way of displaying it inside the glasses. So obviously we can split this into several things that we needed to make. The first of those is something to scan barcodes. That's fairly straightforward. A barcode has 13 digits, and 10 of those are the ISBN number. So that's a unique way of identifying a book. Then we want a serial link to the computer. We connected the barcode scanner to the DE2 development board, and then we want a serial link to the computer so it can transmit that ISBN number. Then we've got the magic. This is where my flux capacitor is. And so we have something that finds an intelligent quote. So we wanted to find different ways of looking at information, mostly from the internet, to find that intelligent quote. And then we want to transmit that back onto the DE2 board. So we need to have something which can be displayed on the screen, and then finally we want to actually display it on the screen itself. And so I'm going to take you through briefly each of those things one at a time. The barcode scanner is obviously the first of those. And we first decided to include an off-the-shelf PS2 barcode scanner, which connects to the PS2 port on the D2 board. It behaves like a keyboard, so it's as if someone had a keyboard attached and they were typing in the ISBN number and pressing enter at the end. So and basically we've written software in Verilog on the D2 board that can decode the keyboard scan codes and come up with the ISBN number, which is what it says there. And that's a picture of our PS2 barcode scanner. You can see it's connected to the board. And you can see next to it we have a serial connection from the board as well. And then we have it reading a barcode number, and you can see it displays part of the ISBN number on the LED screens. We also planned to make a homemade barcode scanner, which some of you might have seen. We haven't actually got that working, unfortunately, but it can recognise black and white areas of paper, as it says. And it's getting... And there we go, we've got someone trying to read a giant barcode there as well. Once we have an ISBN number inside the D2 board, we want to have a serial link to the computer to connect that. And so we've implemented a serial link in C++ on the computer side and in Verilog on the D2 board side. And that transmits the ISBN number straight to the computer. And then we send back, once we've got the information, it sends back 2x16 character lines to the D2 board. So it sends those pre-formatted on the computer. That means that we get a screen full of information being updated every second or so at a rate which we think is just about right, so you can read it as you go along. And we took the display for the LCD from the test code on the D2 board. When you turn the D2 board on, it shows information on the LCD screen, and so we adapted that code to display our stuff. And the D2 board code basically just takes the information it's being sent and shows that straight on screen. So by this we've managed to move the hard work to the C++ code on the computer rather than on the D2 board. The next final thing is to actually find the ISBN number itself. We first decided to use isbndb.com, which gives us an XML file where we can find the title and summary of the book. This is great. It doesn't have every book, and so we adapted it to use amazon.co.uk. And the API there is pretty good. It lets you choose an editorial review, or we ended up choosing the most intelligent customer review. And we had stuff like it could choose the first sentence and then a random sentence from the rest of the review. So we have something which works fairly well there. But we also decided that the most intelligent quote would be one that we wrote ourselves. And so we think it's perfectly reasonable for us to hard code some quotes. And so we wrote a database which is in MySQL on the internet, and it's basically the first port of call. So it looks first of all at the database, sees whether it's there, and if it's not there, it looks at Amazon or ISBN, that kind of thing. There's a picture of our database in progress, and thanks to Ted as our client and Arnav. Thank you very much.